When it comes to bucket lists, driving James Bond's latest MI6 company car from the latest Bond movie Spectre pretty much trumps the lot. This, my fellow Bond fans, is the Aston Martin DB10, and there will only ever be 10 of these examples in the entire world, including number 10, which we're going to drive. It's the first time in the 24-film Bond franchise that Aston Martin has designed a car from scratch. Previously, Bond cars were based on series production models. Aston Martin has a long history of supplying Bond cars, dating back to the '64 classic Goldfinger, when Sean Connery drove the iconic DB5, one of the most beautiful Astons ever designed. Drop-dead styling, simple lines and a grille to die for characterised the DB5 more than any other car of its day. And according to Marek Reichmann, Aston's director of design, that's the car that provided creative inspiration for the DB10. It may not be a production model, but rest assured, the DB10 is a window into the future design language of Aston Martin's road cars, and for me, that can't come soon enough. They built this car in just 6 months. Usually it takes several years to design and build a new car. Its underpinnings are V8 Vantage S, but the DB10 is slightly longer and gets a massively wide track. In fact, almost as wide as Aston's 177 supercar. And that's something I love about this DB10. Get a load at some of the detail back here. Lacquered carbon fibre rear bumper, anodised exhaust tips, slimline rear lights and hidden brake lights up here that are so vibrant. And of course my favourite piece, this ducktail. Quite aggressive, much more aggressive than the old Vantage. Let's hope it all makes it into the new one. The whole car is carbon fibre over a bonded aluminium chassis, and these diamond turn wheels, they were also created exclusively for the DB10. What I find most interesting are these bonnet vents, or at first glance lack of, but I can assure you they're here in the form of those beautifully machined holes to extract the heat. Now it was done that way to keep the whole front of the car clean and simple, again harking back to the DB5. And check out these massively wide Pirellis, 305s down the back, 255s up front, and that helped stunt driver Mark Higgins slide the car around on the car chase scenes in Rome. The grille's more aggressive than most previous Astons, shark-like for extra menace according to Reichmann. Now that's also because James Bond in the Spectre movie is a lot more predatory than he has been in previous movies. Of all the fabulous sports car brands like Ferrari, Porsche, Maserati, this quintessential British marque holds a special place in my heart. It's by far the most emotionally desirable, and the DB10, well, that's pure automotive art. And I'm going to drive it, me, driving James Bond's car. This is the stuff of childhood dreams, the absolute pinnacle. Well, inside, it's a massive departure from anything Aston Martin has ever done before. It's a lot more clinical, again, like the predatory nature of Bond in the latest Spectre film. I really like this flat bottom steering wheel. There's a whole bunch of buttons and switches here, which I don't know what they do, but it all looks very fighter plane style, including this instrument panel ahead of me. What I really like though is this attaché case here that also serves as a glove box, and when you pull up to your meeting, pull it off, away you go. Well, this is the bit I've been waiting for. Now this is in Rome, but the car has come straight off the set, and we're at Aston's HQ in the UK, and we're going to take it for a quick spin around the confines. Here we go. This is James Bond's car, the same DB10 that James Bond drove in the movie Spectre. And I've got to tell you, it feels pretty special. Up front is a 4.7 litre V8 from the Vantage S, but that's not important. What is important is that this car, the DB10, is a mirror for Aston Martins for the future. Now where's that flamethrower button? Is that it?